Hi. So, I learned a new trick for all of you girls who have lips like me. I have, thanks to my beautiful mother, I have very, very thin lips, and they're not only are they thin, they're very, very pale. So they almost kind of like blend right into my face to the point that like if I don't have a liner or if I don't have something on them, then like they're the same color. So if I kind of bite down on my lip a little bit and bring a little blood to them, then there's a little bit of color. I did that just a second ago just to kind of see. So they have a tiny bit of color, but most of the time my lips are like so blank, so pale, so just the same neutral color as the rest of my face that they're kind of hard to see that I actually have lips. Especially, I mean, you can tell as I'm talking, especially my top lip is so super thin that when I smile like this, it's like, it's just a line. There's like nothing there. I was not blessed with big, juicy, succulent lips at all. So, but that's okay because I learned a trick that is freaking awesome, that it doesn't matter if you have big lips, it doesn't matter if you have small lips, it doesn't matter if you have thin lips, if they're really thick, any lips, this trick will work amazing for, and it's such a good trick. It's just a good thing to have in your arsenal, especially if you're having like an event or a date night or something that you're a little more dressed up for and you want your lips to really stand out and be just a little bit pouty. So it's the same concept as highlighting and contouring your face, only we're gonna highlight and contour our lips and help them have the structure and have kind of more dimension than just like your face than you would without. So super easy. So all I'm gonna use is my favorite lip color and my favorite contour color. So my favorite contour color just happens to be indigo, which I use indigo for my cheek contour. I use it around the outside edge of my face. I use it too as a kind of a base for my eyeshadow. I contour my nose with indigo, and I'm gonna contour my lips with this. So it's super easy. Hey guys, hi Al, hi Melissa, hi Jackie, hi Leash, hi everybody. So such a good trick, so easy to do and so fast. Anybody can do it. I'm using my mascara. Sorry, I hit my light and now it's jiggling all over the place. I'm using my mascara brushes. I'm gonna use both my eyeshadow everything brush, and I'm gonna use the smaller, more smudgy end, and then I'm gonna put my lips on with my multitasker brush. Any brushes that you have that are similar to these will work just great, but these you won't find better. I promise you won't find better. This one is $18 for the for the eyeshadow everything brush. It's $18 for this double-sided brush. You get both the smudgy end and the most amazing eyeshadow application brush of any that you'll ever find. This one, the multitasker, this is good for so many different things, but I'm gonna use it for my lips today, but this one is 22. So I'm gonna start with the smaller smudgy end of my eyeshadow everything brush. I'm just gonna get a little bit of contour on there, and it doesn't take much. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line on the actually outside of my lips instead of lining my lips. Now, this is kind of a similar concept of what people used to do. Like when I was in high school, people, which was kind of a long time ago, people would line their lips a little bit bigger, and we're not gonna do that exact concept. We're gonna follow kind of along the same lines as that concept, but that was actually drawing your lips and making them bigger. This one, we're keeping your lips exactly the same. We're not drawing them bigger, but we're gonna shadow and contour so they appear to be bigger. So your lipstick will still only go on your lips, your color, whatever it is that you're using, whether it's a gloss or a lipstick or whatever, it'll still only go on your lips, but your lips are gonna be more full and more, kind of have more of a pouty look using this trick. So I'm not gonna fully line them. Like if I were to line my lips, I would take my multitasker and I would go right along my lip line. And I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna take, like I said, the smudgy edge of this brush, and you see where it creates that shadow already? I'm just gonna accentuate that shadow. I did take a before and after, or a before picture so that I can show you the difference of what this trick makes. But if you create a little bit more of a shadow right on the outside of your lip, it'll make it look just a little more pouty. Okay, so that's what the contour is for. Our contour is to create a shadow, and you can use this with indigo, you can use it with like ash, you can use shadow contour. These are all mascara cream contour colors, so if you don't have mascara cream contour colors, you'll want them. And so, see, I mean, you could tell already how much, I'm gonna lick my lips so that they're not quite so dry. You can tell already how much that makes a difference, just that tiny little one step in creating a little bit more dimension in my lip. Now, if you get up really, really close to me, you can see that it's darker right here if I stand super close, but when you're like people distance, I mean, unless you're like in my face giving me a big fat smooch, then you're not gonna notice that I have that shadow, that contour color. Hey, Mel. So I'll just blend it just a teeny, teeny, tiny bit so that you can't see the actual line. Sorry, I got a hair stuck on my lash. There we go. I've just blended a tiny, tiny bit so you can't see the hair stuck on my line, but already that gives me much more, because it's dark, it makes it appear to be like it's more full and plump and kind of hanging over a little bit. Like if I were to take my lip, I don't know, and squeeze it and make it big, it gives the same effect, but without having to sit here like this or do a lip plump suction-y, I don't even know what they're called. One of those weird things. Tools. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. And then, okay, so I draw that little shadow, and you don't want to blend it out too much. You want to make sure that you leave it there so that shadow is visible. You only want to blend it so that you can't see the, like, that it's a line. So keep that shadow there. I apply it with the smudgy end, and I blend it with the blendy side. Just like that. And then now I'm gonna bring that same contour with that same smudgy end into the inner corner right here of my actual lip. So I'm bringing it in just a little bit. Just like that. So that creates the shadow from the inside to the outside. So it's automatically bringing my lip and plumping it just a little bit. Which you don't need a lot. Like, you don't need a lot of lip plumping. Do the same thing on the top. Inner corner, just like that. And then I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna really, really lightly, just a super, super light hand, go along the top outside of my lip. Actually, I'm just gonna do this one side and you'll be able to see the difference. Can you see how much bigger? I did the whole bottom, but I only did this side of the top. So you can see how much bigger this lip looks than this. I mean, it's just this teeny tiny skinny line right there. And this one, what is that, a little dot? I'll blend that out just a tiny bit. But this one automatically, like instantly looks bigger. Just from this silly, simple, little, amazing trick. You could take your finger, blend it out just a teeny tiny bit, just like that. So easy. So easy to do. Okay, I'm gonna do this side now. And watch the transformations. Okay, so look how thin and skinny it is. And then blend just a tiny with your finger. Just like that. Okay, so now that's it. You can take your multitasker brush, and I'm going to take the really, really small end. So the multitasker brush has, all of our brushes are double-ended brushes, every single one of them, which is amazing. Saves space, saves time, saves money. This multitasker brush, you can do so many things with this brush. This is one of my very most favorite mascara brushes because it's so versatile. It truly is a multitasking brush, hence the name multitasker. But I'm going to take the smaller side. So it has this kind of flat eyeshadowy side. Like, you can place and pack in eyeshadow really, really good with this larger flat side, but I'm going to use the small side. And this is good for eyeliner, it's good for lip liner, it's good to fill in your brows, it's good for a nose contour, it's good for touch-ups, it's good for so many things. But I'm going to use it to line my lips, and I'm going to use that same exact indigo contour color that I just used. If you don't have indigo, you want to get indigo because it's amazing. And I'm going to actually line my lips this time, which this is super hard to do in my phone and not in a mirror. And now that they're lined, you can see, now that they're lined, you can see how, like, what a difference that subtle, subtle shadow made around the outside of my lips. You can see a little easier how much this trick works. So I give my lips all that definition, and then I just got a message. Jackie, are you still on here? I just got your text message. Yes, we do. I'm gonna put on a little bit of color. I have on sandstone on my cheeks, so I'm gonna do sandstone on my lips. Sandstone is this kind of reddish, darkish color, which is so pretty. Paint that on, blend it in till the liner is blended, but I'm leaving the shadow. My lips are so dry. I've been in the sun, straight sun, for a week, so my lips are a little bit cracked and dry. And then I'm gonna add, so that was the contouring part, now I'm gonna highlight. So the contouring part kind of brings them out, makes them a little bit plump and big. I'm gonna make sure that that shadow doesn't look like it's too much of a shadow, but keep the idea, the concept there. There we go. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit. Okay, so I did right here, I did this sandstone. This one right here has just a teeny tiny little bit of shimmer. It's called Desert Sunset. I'm gonna add some Desert Sunset right in the middle of that bottom lip to plump it up even more. And then I'm gonna show you another trick. I'm gonna use my finger, put a tiny bit of pearl illuminator right there, so it's nice and light right smack in the middle. If you have light and bright right here in the middle, it makes your lips appear to be even bigger and brighter. If you keep that right in the middle. Oh, that was loud, sorry. Okay, see how easy that was? It took like, what, a couple of minutes. Super easy, super effective, best trick ever, and my lips are much more full and juicy and plumper and just all around better. What's that? Okay, that's it, you guys. Super, super easy. Thanks for watching.